Hello, Virgo.
Welcome to Mary's Angel Tarot.
This is a general reading for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. I'm going to be using the Gilded Tarot Royale today. If you are interested in any of the decks that you see me use in my readings, feel like I want to use. I did pull you some oracle cards prior to the reading. I am going to show them to you, but I like these cards and they have been resonating with the reading. I think they're a little harsh. So I don't know if I'm going to continue to use them. I guess let me know if you like them or if they're resonating with you at all in the comments below. But I will show them to you. But let's see what we get in the reading first. Angels, divine spirits, and guides. Please show me the messages for Virgo. What does Virgo need to know? Please show them the messages they need to see. Virgo. There's that Magician in reverse. I'm going to tell you what, Virgo. I am so frustrated right now. I am a Virgo sun. I know we're in the very early stages of Mercury retrograde. I don't even think it's supposed to be here officially until like the 14th. But, whew, I am struggling. I've had to shut down my computer 3 times, restart my phone twice. My printer's not connecting to my computer. I'm just... Anyway, my point is, if you're a Virgo, I do swear by amethyst. I feel like it usually helps me a lot. But if you're a Virgo, you're suffering. Trust me, especially if you're a Virgo rising. But Virgo sun just as well, because you're a mercurial sign. Show me Virgo, please. And one more for Virgo. Show me Virgo, please. Final outcome message for Virgo. Lovely. The Tower. Queen of Swords. All right. Page of Cups is nice. Okay, let me straighten a little bit here, Virgo. Let me get these cards together so I can see what's going on here. Let's see, you have a very difficult person here. So, because I'm so annoyed and stressed out right now, I've tried to do your reading twice. I tried to do Leo 3 times. My iPad seems to still be running. Let me look at this. Okay, I just like to make sure that there's no glare, but it looks good. All right, so we start off with this Hermit in reverse in the center of the reading. This is your energy, Virgo. I feel like you have used this Queen of Swords energy and you've cleaned up some clutter in your life. Someone who was possibly playing games, someone who was trying to be better than you, or someone who was in competition with you. This Emperor in reverse in the challenge position is a very stubborn energy. Someone who's refusing to make the first move, someone who is not taking responsibility for their actions, and also someone who's difficult to get along with. You could be dealing with a Leo. I do not have any Leo energy here, but I'm going to tell you that the reading was very similar. I do feel like you've given someone a huge wake-up call. I do feel like you are reconciling with someone from the past. This 3 of Wands, crowning the reading in reverse, has so many different meanings to me right now. I feel like you are tired of waiting for this person, or you're refusing to make the first move. I feel like you're being cold, Virgo. But I'm also getting a feeling of like tough love, because somebody did you wrong. Someone was selfish. I actually can't wait to see your clarifying messages, because I think that you are going to be shocked that this person is going to reach out to you. You have this Page of Cups under here, which is my message out of the blue, someone expressing feelings. And he's looking right at that tower. I feel like that's what your shock is going to be. What's under that? The Seven of Wands. I quit. I give up. I don't want to fight for this anymore. You gave up on a person that you were just trying so hard to make it work. And you just lost your motivation. You felt depleted. You felt like you needed to cut this person out of your life. Now, in the role or attitude of the other person, we have the Six of Cups. So, once again, definitely a soulmate on board here. Something isn't finished here. The Judgment card is about second chances. The Six of Cups is about a reunion. This person wants this, but I feel like they're having a hard time making the first move. The Star card in reverse in your role or attitude makes me feel like you're still struggling to heal from whatever this was, this Five of Swords. I actually like the Five of Swords in reverse because I feel like someone wants to put the past in the past. They want to compromise. They want to work it out. They want to forgive and forget. They don't want to play games anymore. I do feel like someone's going to reach out to you. This person did not expect you to cut them off or be cold or quit or give up. They just thought that they could continue to treat you this way, which is, I'm feeling like a disrespectful type of energy. Now, you could literally be dealing with a child or a parent. The Emperor is my husband, boss, father energy. I just feel like you were just so tired of dealing with this person. I feel like they were very demanding, just difficult. See, you knocked that crown right off of somebody's head. They did not expect you to get in this energy. And you're not letting your emotions get in the way. Their emotions are getting in the way. They miss you. They want you back. They love you. They want this reunion. I also see, on a side note, Virgo, you are going to have a lot of electronical problems. So be prepared for that. It's very annoying. It's very frustrating. I just feel like you ghosted this person. You spent some time alone. I feel like you're ready to talk. I feel like you're ready to compromise. But I feel like you're waiting for them to make the first move. I don't think you're going to do it. It's almost like you're standing there saying, well, if they reach out, I'll consider talking to them. But if they don't reach out, then I'm just going to continue going on about my life. Because this Nine of Cups is your hopes and fears. So you're hoping to not get your wish fulfilled, but you're fearing not getting your wish fulfilled. You're going to get it. I feel like that tower is a shocking message. It is shocking communication. It's a realization, a wake-up call. We can look at these cards. The first one we have is Ascension, Spiritual Path, and Awakening. So I feel like this person is part of your spiritual path. I also have this awakening here, which makes sense. It's an awakening, a realization once again. Somebody is shocked that you walked away, that you cut them off, that you ghosted them, that you just left them high and dry, and you're not showing any emotions. You're acting like you don't care. Trash, discarding and throwing out. Once again, I feel like you've cleaned up the clutter in your life. Look at this person. I feel like they pushed your buttons. They knew how to get to you. They knew how to get under your skin somehow. Lost, ghosted, blocked, and cut off. And that's what you did. You ghosted them. You cut them off. You said, I'm done. I'm not dealing with this anymore. And then, of course, we have come together. Reconciliation, spiritual union, soul contract. Here it is right here. Unfortunately, I know everybody hates, like, don't tell me they're coming back. They're coming back. There's something that's not cleaned up here. There's something that's not wrapped up. This cycle isn't closed. There's something that needs to be said. There's some truth that needs to be spoken. There's some feelings that need to be expressed. Okay? With that said, let's pull some... I'm not sure what I want for this. We'll do Island Time, because Island Time is usually pretty good. Remember that this Emperor could be a female. I'm just getting a platonic relationship. I'm feeling like it's a friend. I don't feel like this is a romantic relationship, but I don't feel like it's work-related either. So it's a family member. It's someone that you've known for a long time. You have a long relationship with this person. Maybe even 20 years, 16 years. Who knows what it is. But anytime that the Judgment card comes up, and I know that there is a rebirth here, the World card is next. So we need to wrap up this cycle somehow by speaking or whatever. Let's see what we get. Angels, show me messages for Virgo, please. I feel like you are not making a move. Show me Virgo. Ascending, transcending obstacles, learning, expansion, new phase, preparing for union. Didn't we have? Yeah, ascension, 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 ascension. This is going to... There's also, with the Three of Wands, when that's reversed, that card crowning the reading is so significant because I also feel like you were expecting something and you didn't get it. You didn't get whatever it was that you were waiting for here. And that's why you walked away. You're not in communication with this person right now. You're in separation. But these obstacles are going to be overcome. Show me... I'm sorry. I'm getting this one. There's the separation. Sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure of future. This person misses you. They definitely miss you. They definitely want a reconciliation. I kind of feel like maybe you do too, but I feel like you're on the fence about it. Like you're just not sure. That's why I said, if they reached out, you would consider talking to them. There's something about justice here, or someone judging you harshly, someone thinking that you weren't good enough for something. You weren't good enough, or you didn't have the tools to do it. When this person, you don't trust them. With this Magician in reverse down here, you don't trust this person. Because the Queen of Swords, she sees through bullcrap. So this person may try to do some type of like gaslighting or something. And even when they do reach out, this is a phone call. This is a phone call. This is a message. I mean, it's coming. There's reconciliation here. When this person does reach out, I still don't know if you're going to accept them back into your life. But I feel like there will be forgiveness and clearing of the air. But you got your sword up. You're ready for a battle. Show me Virgo, please. You're ready to, I'm going to take that one right there. Healthy choices. Making healthy choices in love and in life. Self-love, self-care, being happier. You're happier without this person in your life. You felt like you had no other choice but to cut them off. I can feel that strongly. Ooh, Grim Reaper. Relationship is over. No second chances. Grow and transform your life. Wow. So you may be rejecting this person when they reach out. Saying, no, I have a lot of wisdom now. Wow. I did not expect that to be coming. That's probably what the Tower is. They're going to be shocked because they're not going to get what they want. Let's pull some more cards. That was an interesting card. So somebody wants this, but you do not. Because you're not healed. They're going to be shocked when you tell them no. Because you're seeing through something here. Let's do Kipper cards. They're always so helpful. You're happier without this person. Show me Virgo, please, for mid-October 2020. Thank you, angels. Poverty. Hitting rock bottom, huh? Show me Virgo. There's that expectation. Show me one more for Virgo, please. Wow. Something about a child here. I feel like someone had a fight with a child or gave up a fight with a child. Like somebody wants to talk to you and you don't want it. You know they're coming. You know, you're saying to yourself, when they hit rock bottom and they realize what they did, they're going to come. It's on the bottom of the child. Wow. So this person isn't going to get what they want. Very interesting reading, Virgo. Someone stole your great fortune and left you in poverty. That's rock bottom. Let me just look at this tower for a second. Angels, show me this tower. All right, so this was a family member, missed opportunity, and I'll take one more, please, for Virgo. A lot of Aries. The Emperor's Aries, Three of Wands is Aries. Now we got the Four of Wands. You know, Aries, I mean, you could be dealing with an Aries. Aries is all about me. It's all about me. I have to be the center of attention. I have to get what I want. Show me one more. Unfortunately. No reunion. Wow. No reunion, missed opportunity. Not happening. They don't want this to be over. Wow. This was a very happy relationship at one time. You've given up the fight on this person. I don't know what they did, but they clearly want this reconciliation and you do not. I didn't really see any rejection. So somebody's going to reach out through a message or a phone call or something. King of Pentacles, also stubborn. Usually when I get stubborn type of energy, that just tells me that you're not making the first move. Somebody's going to take a risk on trying to contact you to see what type of reaction they're going to get. They've had a wake-up call. They realize that they did something wrong. I feel like this is friends. Friends, sisters, family members. Somebody wants to come to an event. And you're saying, if they're going to be at the event, I'm not coming to the event. I don't know. If somebody's trying to manipulate you. Now that these cards came out, I knew there was gaslighting here. Somebody's trying to feed you a bunch of crap. And you're like, I don't know. I'm smart now. I've been through this before. I'm not going to let you treat me like that. I'm going to love myself. I'm happier without you in my life. I don't know if this person's going to give up. I have to tell you. Angels, can we have some advice for Virgo, please? You may just be telling this person that the relationship is over and you don't want to give them a second chance. I don't know. I just feel like when I get Judgment and the Six of Cups in the upright position, that usually means the reconciliation's going to happen. But if you're not healed from something that happened, you might just be telling them, no, not right now. Let's get some advice. Can I have advice for Virgo, please? Show me advice for Virgo. Show me advice for Virgo. Show me advice. There's two kings. That's the same energy that Leo had. I just feel like... Oh, and the Death card. Wow. All right, let's see what they say. Anytime I get two kings, we got a King of Cups and a King of Swords here, that's usually a power struggle. One person wants what they want and the other person says, no, I want what I want. So, all right, let's see. And then once again, soulmates, King and Queen of Swords. That's very, very significant. Letting go. Releasing the past can seem like a challenge, but it can also be liberating. Your angels will help you to let go so that you can fly higher than ever before. Endings always herald new beginnings. Choose to allow this situation to lead you to a more joyful life. Change your life by changing your thoughts. Guardian of thought. You may be called upon to be a spokesperson for a cause close to your heart. There's some public speaking here. Your angels will give you the perfect words and you'll do brilliantly. You may be asked to be a mentor or to find one yourself. This situation involves someone who's professional with a positive attitude and fresh ideas. This person, who could be you, may be emotionally unavailable. I feel like that is you. And who's this? King of Cups. This situation requires emotional maturity and total trust. You're surrounded by those who have the best intentions, so you can rely on the advice you're given. Challenges will be resolved. This card also indicates a generous humanitarian, a refined person whom you can completely depend on. This could be a reference to these characteristics within yourself. So, I go back to that. I feel like someone needs to change, or someone's refusing to change. Someone is stubborn. You were expecting happiness, and what you got was poverty. You may be learning something new. If this is a love relationship, I feel like you have two kings here, and one of them's getting ditched. You're staying with the new person, and you're letting go of the old person. You're letting go of the soulmate that wants to come back. Wow. All right, Virgo. There's that Emperor in the upright, taking back your power. I'm going to leave that there, Virgo. Very interesting reading. I hope that I was able to help someone with this message today. Thank you so much for watching. Good luck with your situation, and I will see you soon.